Hey, it's your old pal Lucid Stew again, and I'm looking at some more Dreams Asset Heroes. These are creators who make collections filled with stuff they've made for you to use. Let's get to it. First up is IansaneArtist and the IansaneArtist Asset Collection. This is a collection of mostly realistic landscape and nature pieces. This has become a popular theme in Dreams of late, so it's very nice to have these at our fingertips. These assets are some of the most well-crafted and realistic in the Dreamiverse, and as you can see, there is a huge variety with which to build a natural scene. As a tree maker myself, I have to say this group of trees is fantastic, but it doesn't stop there. Let's look at some of the best mountain backdrops available. IansaneArtist is one of the creators I look to see where the bar is and what level of quality I aspire to when I set out to make a natural asset, and that makes IansaneArtist one of my asset heroes. Now let's take a look at some of the scenes IansaneArtist has made with these assets. Most of the scenes they've created are these short walk in the woods vignettes, and I think these are a perfect showcase for what can be accomplished with these assets. I think it's important to remember when looking at these, rather than thinking, wow, that's cool, I wish I had the skill to make something like that, you need to remember that all the stuff in these scenes is publicly available, so your content can look like this too. That's the cool thing about Dreams Asset Heroes. As they continue to work, improve, and build the Dreamiverse catalog, all the content in the Dreamiverse will improve with them. It's easy to imagine making a survival title out of these assets, although obviously this guy didn't survive. Great assets will get you some of the way, but you'll still need to learn and practice lighting to get results like this. IansaneArtist calls this realism benchmark, and I would tend to agree. Notice the subtle use of fog above the surface of the water, one of the many reasons IansaneArtist is one of my Dreams Asset Heroes. Next up is a creator I've known about for quite some time and am a big fan of, ninjuana, and we'll take a look at their collection Ninjuana's All Sorts. Now, ninjuana is a Media Molecule employee, but I'm going to cut them some slack because they work on the website side. Also, I'm making this video so I can do whatever I want. Either way, this is a lot of work to put into a thing on your off time that you help do on your on time, so they get a thumbs up from me. This is the only creator that has things in my abandoned industrial collection besides me. I had various rusty containers on my to-do list, saw these and thought to myself, well, I'm not going to do those any better, so I'll just drop them in my collection. You can consider that an outright endorsement. I would absolutely use one of these assets in my personal content rather than make my own. They're that well thought out and that well executed, and I think that's what we're looking for in our asset heroes. No showcase scenes per se, but there are a few games ninjuana has made with these assets, and I think they are great examples of how these assets can be used. Wonderful industrial atmosphere in TNKS here, and I want to point out how large this stage is. This is a great showcase for Dreams multiplayer potential in general. I can't wait for online multi to be in Dreams and in this title. I will totally be playing this when it gets that functionality, so hit me up on the enhanced artillery duel gameplay when that arrives. I just love that this is such a fully realized vision and that parts in here are totally useful elsewhere. These shipping containers could be in almost anything, even semi-realistic. The rusty storage tanks I was talking about earlier are all over the Dreamiverse in this type of content. You combine this type of scene capability with the portability of assets and scene linking, and you really have a full-on game here with the effort. This is one criticism of Dreams I don't like. It's okay, but there aren't many full games in there. One, that's wrong, but two, give us time, man. Okay, rant off. Here's another example from ninjuana, Planetoid Pandemonium, and the assets for this are also available. If you'd like to see how to make planetoids like this, check out my recent video on the subject in the card. I didn't spend much time on it, but ninjuana has also been working on vehicle assets I'm really excited about. Just another reason ninjuana is one of my Dreams Asset Heroes. Up next is a Dreams user that is new to me. This is Medieval Collection by Kmuffy, and I want to point out to you, you don't have to be well known to me or anyone else in the Dreams community to make these videos. I'm looking for you, I will find you, and if I like what you're doing, I'll give you a nod. There are a bunch of things I like about this collection, but first and foremost is that these are assets from a game title that Camusfee is working on currently, and they make their assets available apparently as they make them, and that is super cool, so big thumbs up to Camusfee. These assets have their own style, and I think that's fantastic. Realism has been popular lately, but not everything needs to be realistic. These are distinctive, and the style is consistent. That's a great thing to have out there and available, so we have styles to choose from. Another thing that makes these sets great is that since they are for a work-in-progress game, they have all sorts of elements in them that you wouldn't necessarily think to make for an asset collection. And there's a really broad range of stuff as well, like spells for your magic users or weapons for your warriors. Let's get to some content because this Dreams user has uploaded a scene that had me tripping out a little bit, so I want to show it to you because it's a pretty cool little idea. This is Wizard's Tower interior scene, and we've all seen pseudo reflections using text displayers, but have you seen them on curved surfaces? I mean, this one had me baffled. Reflections like this shouldn't be possible in Dreams. So through the grace of Kmuffy, the scene is remixable, and these are actually prize bubbles that have their visibility cycled through. So simple, but such a cool idea, and I don't think I've seen this elsewhere. By the way, Media Molecule, if we can screenshot in a prize bubble, we need to be able to screenshot in a flat text displayer of some sort. Another scene to get a feel for the cohesiveness of style and the strong medieval vibe this set gives off. We are blessed already with great assets from the community for all you RPG makers out there. And near the top of that list for me is Kmuffy. I'm very happy to now follow them, and that is why they are one of my Dreams asset heroes. And last but not least, we have the great Prinz Laser. Prinz Laser is not just an asset hero, but an all-around Dreams hero with an incredible stable of quality Dreams produced so far. But in this video we will focus on collections and assets, so let's take a look at what Prinz Laser has on offer. I first ran across Prinz Laser due to a shared interest in Roman history, and they have a set of authentic historical Roman assets that is really awesome. Equally impressive is the Viking era Dark Ages arms and armor collection of authentically replicated medieval helms, weapons, and shields. I think we were just talking about all the quality medieval sets available. Let's take a look at some of these assets in action inside Rome Action RPG. Notice the bold style of the setting and the restricted color palette, which serves to emphasize the detailed armor and armament. This scene makes great use of the set through an inventory system that lets you see all of the pieces you've collected up close. This shield looks great pulled out in isometric view, but it looks even better up close in the inventory screen. You can imagine an entire army of these in first person, and that's actually possible if you're careful. Thermo is low enough on these to be able to fit every possible option in the same scene, so for RPGs like this or battle sequences, that means very good scene variety. But thinking ahead like that is one of Prinz Laser's hallmarks, and that's why Prinz Laser is one of my asset heroes. So in this video I have showed you 4 more Dreams creators out there in the muck, making assets for you all. Show them some love, give them a follow, and use their assets. As an asset creator myself, I can tell you that we appreciate it. If you're interested in keeping up to date with my YouTube and Dreams content, or if you like shorter form tips and tricks, check out my Twitter page at twitter.com/lucid_stew, and make sure to follow me in Dreams as well under lucid_stew. Plenty more videos coming up. Up next should be a new one in the beginner series, so stay tuned for that. But that's all for now. Until next time, I'll see you in the Dreamiverse.